Where do you belong? Yes, I'm asking you, where do you belong? You cannot serve two masters at the same time. You can't serve God and serve the devil. You can't be going to church and still be patronizing the native doctor. You can't be going to church and still be believing in the negative word. You can't be going to church and still be seeking the help of a spiritualist in the negative world. Where do you belong? The Bible says our God is a jealous God. Have you ever asked yourself, why is your prayer not even answered? Have you ever asked yourself why your prayer is not being answered? Are you really serving this God genuinely? Ask yourself. Just sit down and ask yourself some questions. Are you really serving this God genuinely? Where do you belong? Are you a type that you have one leg in and one leg out? Are you that type? Where do you belong? Or Sunday you go to church. Some other day you can go to the native doctor, you can go to some spiritualist, you can go to some traditional witch doctors for help. And after that you still come back to church. If they are to say if they are to say you should stand in, you should be judged in what you believe. Where do you belong? Do you really believe in God? Forget the fact that you are going to church. Forget the fact you are even a pastor. Forget the fact you belong to a department in a church. But where do you really belong? How much do you really hold this God that you are serving? When little trial, little temptation comes to you, you cannot withstand it. Can't you read? Do you read your Bible? Do you go through? Do you see how a lot of people in the Bible pass through temptation and they overcome it? Do you see the life of Job? Is your faith as strong as that of Job? Can everything that you have be taken away from you and you still believe in God? Can you lost your family, lost your business, lost everything and still believe in God? Can you? It's difficult. It's difficult. But that is what defines where you belong. The ability to withstand temptation, ability to stand firm in faith. These days you believe, you think, in fact, all the prayer I've been praying is not being answered. Why am I still here? You have to go and seek from solution from another place. From another place. And you think that is where you will find your solution. No, you are worsening your situation. Because you might get some material things there. Money, fame, or whatever. But what about your life? What about your life? You have forgotten this world is not, this world is not, you are not living here forever. Where do you belong? If you know this God and know the way He works, to work for you. Many of you are complaining because you have not really taken your time to know the God you serve. You have not really taken time. You pray, you even doubt your prayers. You don't pray and doubt and be filled because you have been praying, your prayer is not being answered. Have you checked yourself? Have you checked yourself? Who have you patronized? Many of you have other gods. You serve other gods. There are some other things you believe apart from Christ. Our God is a jealous God. He visits the iniquity of the father to the third generation to come. You have not even finished the battles that your father have left for you. Many of us, our parents, our forefathers, serve idols that was disgusting in the sight of God. God cannot behold you serving another God. We shift away from you. They have committed a lot of sacrilege, a lot of things, a lot of sacrifice of blood that have been made that is visited the generation of which you were born into. That have not been dealt with. You are still with your leg going to cause more havoc because you need solution. Because you need solution. Why can't you just wait upon God? Why can't you believe in God? What shows that you trust God is when you get to the stage where you know whether God do it or not, it's still your God. Where you could get to the stage and you say to yourself, whether I'm healed from this sickness from God or not, my God is still my God. Has your faith get you to that extent? Has your faith get you to the extent where you say to yourself, whether I'm rich or not, this God is still my God? Has your faith gotten to that extent? Has your faith get you to the extent where you say, I will not compromise for any reason? Not for relationship, not for money, not for fame. Has your faith gotten to that extent? How long do you think if you even get these things, you're going to enjoy it in this life? I'm not saying these things are not necessary. As a human race, it's necessary. But as a Christian, as you need to live your daily life, these things are necessary. But you shouldn't tag them to God that if you didn't see these things, material things or whatever, that you are not going to serve God anymore. No, that's not the criteria for you to serve God. Have faith. Don't fail in your faith. Whether these things come or not, do the work you can do. The Bible says He will bless the works of your hand. When it comes to prosperity, do the work you can do and still believe in God. Don't compromise for any reason. Don't compromise. The moment you visit any other spiritualist separate from God, what happened at that point? You might think you will get your solution there and come back to God. But what happened at that moment is because you have just denounced God. You have denounced Christ and you have accepted the offer of the devil. What makes it trends after Christ fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and the devil came with temptation and started showing him good things, sittings, fame. He said to Christ, I will offer you all these things if you can just bow down and worship Him. The devil knows that you need those things, but he rather exchange it with your soul. You bow down for the devil, you are exchanging those things with your soul. But Christ answered him, thou shalt not bow down for any other God except the Most High God. Be firm in your faith. Never bow down for another God. No matter the temptation, your Father owns everything. There is a reason that what is happening is happening. And ask God to reveal your situation to you. And have faith in Him no matter what. God bless you.